welcome to Wrapped Up in Film. I'm Zoe, getting into the Halloween spirit over here. Let's kick things off with Ouija, Origin of Evil. Okay guys, so before we get started, there are 3 main rules when using a Ouija board. Rule number 1, never use it alone. Rule number 2, never use it in a graveyard. And rule number 3, always say goodbye. Okay, so now we can crack on with the review. So this is the sequel to the first Ouija movie, which we all know bombed big time. And they dared to make another one of these? Well, yes, because they've got a new director involved. Woohoo! So this is directed by Mike Flanagan, who also directed a great horror movie called Oculus. And if you haven't seen it, put it on your list. It's a great one for Halloween, which is also starring Annalise Basso, who is the leading role in this. So they're teaming up again. It's all looking very promising, right? Quick rundown of the plot. A widowed mother and her 2 daughters are basically scamming people by doing these fake seances. And the mother decides to get a Ouija board involved to spice the act up. The little girl starts messing around with it, and you can just imagine what happens from there. So this is set in the 60s, and it really has that look and feel to it. And this movie starts off extremely well, sort of slow burning character development, and we really get a strong understanding of their situation and background. And as the audience, you begin to really sink in to what seems to be a very creepy story. That's until about just over halfway through, when it goes from being a spooky horror movie to some kind of corny black comedy. Why? It was all going so well. I was just beginning to get really spooked. It was all looking very promising. I mean, talk about an anti-climax. Towards the end, I was just laughing and I was looking at my watch and I just wanted to leave. It was just a joke. I can't help but compare this movie to The Conjuring 2, which is the last horror movie that I reviewed. And this is also a sequel. It just doesn't even come close. And I have even more respect for James Wan after seeing this huge letdown. There is one good thing to come out of this movie. We got to see Annalise Basso again. What a strong and feisty performance. I mean, she's such a stunner, and she was by far the best thing in this film. The little girl, played by Lulu Wilson, had some fairly frightening scenes, but she didn't blow me away. And usually with those kind of scenes, I'm completely, hiding behind my hands. And I wasn't at all. And do you know what? You know when you've seen a good horror movie, because when you leave the cinema and you get home, you've really got the heebie-jeebies, you're checking behind doors, you're looking under your bed. And I didn't have any of that. And I'm really easily scared. And I just left the cinema laughing. Okay guys, I'm gonna rate this movie now. I'm gonna give this film a 55%. Would I watch this movie again? No. Would I recommend it to friends? No. I would save your money and wait till it comes out on Blu-ray. It's a fun movie and it starts off well, but the ending just lets it down big time. Okay guys, and that's a wrap. So please comment below, have you seen this film? What do you think? What are your thoughts? When is James Wan going to give us Conjuring number 3? And what are your favourite horror movies? It's Halloween, guys. Comment below, let me know your favourite horror films. Thanks so much for watching my review. Don't forget to subscribe. And don't forget to say goodbye. Catch you soon.